Deadly Blessing in 1981. This film is set in Amish country at a local farm where a woman's husband is mysteriously killed by his own tractor. Directed by Wes Craven. Written by Glenn M. Benest and Matthew Barr. Released August 14th, 1981. Tagline: A gruesome secret, protected for generations, rises. One nomination. Here's the cast. Maren Jensen as Martha Schmidt. Sharon Stone as Lana Marcus. Susan Buckner as Vicki Anderson. Jeff East as John Schmidt. Colleen Riley as Melissa. Douglas Barr as Jim Schmidt. Lisa Hartman as Faith Stoller. Lois Nettleton as Louise Stoller. Ernest Borgnine as Isaiah Schmidt. Michael Berryman as William Gluntz. And Kevin Cooney as the sheriff. The cast goes on. I've never seen this until recently, believe it or not. And what intrigued me about this film the most is me living in Lancaster County. I lived with the Amish in the same neighborhood. This is kind of very interesting to me, only because it's an Amish horror movie. Now, what you see in this movie is not the way of the Amish. Let's get that clear, first of all. Incubus is all they say. Basically, like you heard, it's a guy who gets killed by his own tractor. That would be John Schmidt, which John Schmidt's family, is Ernest Borgnine is his father, who played Isaiah Schmidt. Well, he leaves the Amish ways and marries this woman. Well, of course, leaving the Amish religion, which it happens today, they get shunned, but not like this. So basically, Ernest Borgnine is at his ultimate best again. He is amazing as an Amish guy. He really fits the part very, very well. So basically what I'm saying is her husband gets killed by his tractor, and there's a killer on the loose. You see Michael Berryman, who, believe it or not, plays a great Amishman as well, as William Gluntz. He's like a man-child. Something happens to him, and the story really starts taking place. A good film by Wes Craven. And again, if I wouldn't have been raised around the Amish as a kid in 81, I was 13, it probably wouldn't be that as much interesting to me. But I find a very young Sharon Stone, you have a very young Lisa Hartman, a great cast, in a very cheesy 80s, early 80s film, which I absolutely love. And the ending, I think, was unexpected. It's a film that you think you know who the killer is, but there's more that meets the eye in this film. It's a really, really well put together film that I have never seen until recently. Deadly Blessing in 1981. A great cast, great story, well shot. Again, Ernest Borgnine, Michael Berryman, Sharon Stone, Lisa Hartman. Cast goes on. A brilliant film. Enough said. This is Gruesome Herzog. I give this film a 7 out of 10. Again, very interesting to me because I did grow up in the Amish community in the early 80s, and I wanted to see. This is actually the first horror movie of an Amish that I've seen from the 80s. Enough said. This is Gruesome Herzog, and I'm out of here.